Three players medaled when the Jamaica Chess Federation, JCF, participated in the 17th Central American and Caribbean CAC Youth Chess Festival in Honduras recently. The result meant Jamaica was the top performing English-speaking country. Our guest will challenge the host to the game of lifetime chess. Let's welcome Emilia-Rose Leake, National Under-8 Champion of Jamaica, and Warren Elliott, coach and JCF tournament chair, to share more. You know, it's you because the first question you asked me before we came live on television is, I hope you can play chess by now.
I think you've learned some stuff by now, you know.
All right. So, I mean, we have Emilia here with us, Emilia-Rose, who is the National Under-8 Champion for Jamaica. We're going to talk with her a little bit before about her performance at the championship. But I want to talk to you first about what was the preparation entering this chess festival in Honduras?
Oh, geez. So this is one of the biggest chess tournaments and so on in the region. It covers the Central American countries and the Caribbean countries. Preparation for this was pretty intense. And you can understand having to do hours every day while she also has schoolwork and all of those things, right? And other activities too. So we're talking like probably 3 times a week we're meeting up. 4, I think, actually, right? Maybe about 4 times a week, and on weekends. And we're doing hours, you know, just cramming some chest in our brain.
Right, and when you look at the final team results, I mean, how would you...
Fantastic, fantastic. I mean, this is a tournament that we have actually won in the past before, but this event was very, very strong. Coming out of COVID, first face-to-face CAC, all the countries sent like their best players, you know what I mean? So it was really, really intense, but I think we did fantastic. We had 3 persons that actually finished gaining a title, an international title, and these are youngsters, right? Yes. And one of the players, Jaden Shaw, actually won his section. So this is fantastic stuff for chess and fantastic for Jamaica.
Yeah, and we also turned out to be the top English-speaking Caribbean at the...
We always pride ourselves trying to finish ahead of Trinidad and Barbados. So all my Trinidad, you know, family and friends out there, sorry.
But don't worry, 2023 is coming and you're going to Trinidad, aren't you?
Yes, we are going to Trinidad.
So the Trinidadians...
They're looking all right.
Yes.
All right, let's talk a little bit with little Emilia-Rose Leake. Good morning, Emilia. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Listen, you've done a marvelous job. You copped the silver in your section there in the chess festival.
Thank you.
What was it like for you as you meet your component, your opponent?
It was a very good experience. I know that I could have done better, but I think I tried my best, and I will do better next time.
Ah, very, very nice. Did you feel any kind of pressure during the game and play? And what was the strategy for you?
Well, my strategy was to find things that they would not be able to see, so that they would have to think for a little bit, and I would get more time to process what I would be trying to do.
Yes, well, good for you. I mean, at least you came home.
And who taught you that
silver.
strategy?
Him.
She's been very humble, right?
Yes.
Saying, you know, boy, she really wants to do better and everything. But listen, she's playing amongst boys as well.
Yes,
normally they separate, you know, the boys and the girls. They combine them this time in her section, and she finished 3rd amongst the boys, and 2nd, of course, for the females. So this is
I wanted to ask you, what does this mean for her earning the international title of woman candidate master and candidate master?
Well, it means a lot. I mean, so basically she has gotten that woman candidate master title, elect. And she also has a CM title, which is the male version of that, elect as well.
Right.
It means, it's hard to describe. It's going to open a lot of doors and stuff for her because as young as she is, she's the youngest titled player in this region, in Central America and Caribbean.
And that's a great accomplishment.
Right. So she needs to do some stuff to put up her rating so that she can get everything official. But
and over the weekend, she also won the female rapid chess championship.
Oh, jeez.
Right. So she's now the youngest rapid chess champion ever in Jamaica.
Ever in Jamaica. She's a national champion, a national kind of senior champion at 8 only. So this is fantastic.
Jaden Shaw isn't here, but he comped the gold.
Yes.
Talk to us about, because you witnessed the play.
Yes, I was there as one of the assistant coaches and so on, and Jaden Shaw has been doing wonders for a while now, right? So I think this is like the perfect topping or icing on the cake for all the stuff that he's been doing.
Right.
This is not an easy section. He's playing in the under 16 section where you already have masters in that section. And he did marvelous. He was focused, he was concentrated throughout the entire event. And hey, he's back now. He has earned a FIDE Master Elect title, which is my title basically, at age 16.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you know he's going to be one.
And
for
you
the
earned
future.
it at what age?
I earned it as an adult. I was like 20 at the time, I think. Yeah.
Was
So
it-
he's way ahead of me.
Yeah,
in terms of-
So you're riding high on these achievements. So what's next for your team?
Well, all right. So the next event, I think, international event is going to be next. The one that is already calendared is the other CAC, which is next year in Trinidad in July.
Right.
Then there's the Pan American, which is another kettle of fish because that has USA, Brazil, and those kind of countries as well.
Okay.
That's going to be in Chicago next year, August. So the plan right now is the Jamaica Chess Federation. They're coming together, working with the squad, continue training, aiming to see if we can get even higher titles and so on next year.
Right. So Emilia, you're going to face off with
Awesome.
my
You
colleague
know how to play, you know.
in a game.
Piece of cake.
Well, she had cake earlier this morning.
All right.
So while that game is what that is happening, Sharon, you're going to learn your lesson.
I'm
this
going to
morning.
learn my lesson this morning, you know.
But
Normally there's a
Trinidad-
handshake before, but you know, it's fine.
And let's do a
virtual handshake,
imaginary one.
So Trinidad 2023.
Yes.
You've sent out a warning to the Trinidadians to be prepared for what is coming for them.
Believe me, they were there and they sent out their warning as well. So, you know.
How is this festival
Oops, she
prepared you
did
for?
this.
No.
So
That
a lot
is
of
illegal.
That's illegal. So I just did something illegal.
you should get warning in chess, right? And people told those, you know.
What should be the legal move? I want you to tell me. I just did something illegal, so tell me what should be the legal move.
Where
Show
should
me.
I put the knife?
Where should I put it? Right here?
Yes.
All right.
Awesome. Yeah, so a lot
Let
of persons
me
at this
see.
tournament,
Yeah.
they were going to an international tournament for the first time.
Illegal.
So this is fantastic
no.
preparation for them.
No.
as well.
Where should I
This is
put
the
it?
first time that they've been playing.
Yeah.
So they get the
Green?
experience, they get
Here?
to understand
Yeah.
what
Right
international.
Yes.
Oh, so I can't jump out. Oh,
So
get
it
you.
harbors well for preparation for next year.
How many people are part of the contingent?
There were 13 players and, you know, parents and coaches and so on were there.
for
as
the
well. So it was-
support, moral
right, for the
support.
which is very, very
No.
important. There was probably
No,
about 23
No,
of
no,
us
no.
that were there.
Yes.
Yes.
Analyze this game for us because
All right, so actually she's doing pretty well. I mean, she made a couple illegal moves, but
3 illegal moves.
3 illegal moves.
and now it's, so if this was the international tournament, unfortunately our host would have already.
Illegal.
well, she will be crowned the
right, there you
CVM
go.
Sunrise
There we
underage
go.
champion.
For sure.
All right.
Ooh, that's actually a move.
Well, legal, she legal now. That's like
Apart
a
from the
cute-
legal move, she's lasting pretty long.
Oh, you moved already?
No.
No, not yet. All right.
It's good training, so whenever the business house competition comes up, we know who will represent in
How
CVM.
many members really are part of your team officially?
All right, so for this type of tournament, usually the national champions for sure are the ones that are initially selected to go. And there are usually 12 national champions in all. Well, actually 12 absolute champions and 12 female champions. So if we're able to send everyone, you'd be looking at 24
Checkmate.
students,
It's
24
not
players
checkmate.
going.
It's not checkmate.
Unfortunately, I mean,
Can I
we're
do this
appealing
or
to
no?
sponsors to come on
No,
board and
that's
support the
illegal.
Jamaica Chess
So
Federation
I
and
can
so
do
on.
that.
Yeah.
We were
Alright.
able to send 12 persons
Lord.
there, actually
is
with
not
some
nice.
support.
So the number of participants is dependent on the kind of monetary support that you
Yes. So just like most sports, I mean, it requires some financial, you know, push and some assistance.
How
to be
is
able to
that
make it.
going?
Well, it's not going too bad. It's not going too bad. To be honest, we've had darker days in chess, right?
Yeah.
Where corporate sponsors weren't on board. I think
dying
now
here.
corporate sponsors are seeing what is really
The
happening
value
with
in
chess
it,
and they're
yes.
valuing
Yeah.
it. And it's the fastest growing sport in Jamaica. because it's in a lot of schools, it's in a lot of school curriculums and so on. So I think finally sponsors are starting to see that, hold on, some schools. Mostly in the urban areas, but I mean, we're trying to see if we can spread it across and wide and so on.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, Sharon, how are you managing down here?
Well, I'm down by two men.
Let's bring in DJ and
She needs some support.
That's legal.
Oh gosh, another one.
Lord.
are you
When
constant?
I'm finished, I'm going to need a lawyer.
Well,
I need one.
Well, Isaac will be here tomorrow. I mean, are you constantly recruiting
This
talent?
is off, right?
Yes, for sure. Because like I tell you, it's in a lot of schools, unlike the school curriculum.
No.
So it's being taught as a subject in a number of schools.
Yes.
So a lot of time the coaches would be there teaching them as a subject because chess helps to build your cognitive abilities and so on. So a lot of schools have introduced it
can I do
for that reason.
No, you
But
cannot.
while a coach is there or a teacher seeing them play and teaching them, they might spot some talent. They'll be like, you know, you need to play in tournaments,
No,
right?
you can't move
And
the
then
other
now
piece
the
except
federation
that.
on a whole
This one?
would
Yes.
spot that talent and
So
then try
I'm gonna
to
move it this
groom
way.
them as much
Wait,
What
as
makes a
possible.
Yes,
great
you can.
chess
All
player?
right, good.
All right, so it's kind of funny because people say that you have to be
right, I'm
smart to
dying.
play chess, but then they also say when you play chess, you become smart. You know, I think
So I
it's
It's a balance.
it's a balance, of course. But for sure, like any sport, if you really want to be good
No.
at it, you have to have this talent that I call
No.
work ethic. You're able to do hard work that transcends the regular talent, you know? So,
But now you-
yes, it's one thing to be able to spot and look on a board visually like this and think it through, but if you're not able to put in hard work, you'll never get
No.
to that high.
You can
And
only
having
move
said
this.
that, what's your ultimate vision?
All right, so the vision is to create a grandmaster from Jamaica. I mean, we
No.
do have someone that was born in Jamaica, Maurice
No.
Ashley,
No.
and he learned chess
So
in the
where am I going
States.
to go?
He became a player in the States and so on. He got his
All right,
grandmaster
cool.
title there. We would love to have a homegrown grandmaster, somebody that
No.
learned the game here,
You can
went
only
through our
move
programs here, and becomes the highest level there is.
How rigorous or easy
Also, I
are
have
the
to go
programs?
back.
It wouldn't be, it's not an easy task, of course.
Yeah.
There are not a lot of grandmasters in the world, but we have talent. The thing is that chess is probably not at the point in Jamaica where persons can look at it as a profession, at least not
I
playing
need to
as a
learn what
profession.
it takes.
get
You
into
have
that.
to
We're
teach me how I
definitely
can
getting
get
there.
on
We're
these
definitely
white
getting
ones
there.
before
So
we finish the
the
interview.
problem now is to retain the young players. So for example, we see a
taking all
talent
my
like young
players.
Amelia,
Honing that particular skill.
Exactly.
You're not
But what's going to happen is she has to try and accomplish as much as she can when she's young. Because at some point in time,
Legal.
schoolwork, academics become much more important than the chess endeavor. So she's going to get to a point when it's CXCs and stuff like that, and she's not going to have the time to put in to chess. So that's the dilemma that we have. you know.
But it may not be a dilemma, you know, since chess really, you know,
helps.
helps you to have that kind of discipline that you
Right,
can
right.
strike a balance between academics.
And
Yeah.
you're right, and that's what we're hoping for. That's what we're hoping
And she
for.
seemed quite disciplined.
She is.
Yeah.
Let
And
me tell you something.
smart.
Let me tell you. So one, she's
Yeah,
smart. We
yeah.
get that, right?
We know
But
that,
she also has that other talent I spoke about, which is that
feel like
work
going to
ethic.
team.
She's able to stay for hours, you know, studying and looking at different variations and doing the work.
Yes.
Which is not normal for an 8-year-old.
So as we wrap up this segment,
Yes, yes.
what is the outcome in Trinidad for 2023?
Jamaica is gonna go to Trinidad.
Yes.
We're gonna win the entire CAC, and we're gonna come back with glory flags. You know, like you said, but we're gonna invent
this one is yours.
our own little.
chess move, right?
Right.
But you have to find something that is symbolic. Yeah, I mean, with regards to chess.
Can I take
Indeed,
Yes.
indeed. So maybe like a night, or we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. You're right. Well, thank you so much, Emilia.
No.
Thank you so much for talking to us this morning.
got one.
Oh, Lord.
I got one!
So we're going to, it's the crowning moment for,
I got one!
It's a leaf. It's a
crowning moment
She
for
did very well. She did very well.
I'm
Let's
playing
put our
against
hands
Jamaica's greatest. I got one.
It's a leaf.
so
man.
There's
Emilia,
only worth one. Only worth one.
So,
out of all the
Emilia-Rose,
pieces.
I wish you well.
Thank you.
And I hope that you will become a master of your own craft. And all the very best.
Thank you.
All right, take care. And Mr. Elliott.
Thanks so much for
I
having
have
us.
to beat her first, though.
I'm sorry?
I have to beat her first.
All right.
Lord.
All right, let you beat her first before you come out of the segment.
That pawn was not there.
Oh, where
Can
was
never
it?
be there.
No, where
Wow.
was
It was off the board.
it? Okay.
Oh, man.
I am a novice.
Adrian, we got to learn
It's
some chess.
my
We gotta
move
learn
or
some
your
chess.
move?
One chess
Yes.
is what it is.
Mine? All right.
No.
No, illegal. Legal? All right, can I move this one here?
No.
I don't know.
The king's in big trouble.
Yes.
It's a trick.
No.
King is in danger.
Mr. Elliott, stop.
Listen, I don't
No.
have a clue
I
what
can't
is
move
going on
anything
here.
right here.
You can
Can
only
move-
move this.
This one?
All right, we'll continue.
right.
Thank you so
No.
much.
It's
She's going to
illegal.
whoop
I need a lawyer.
Sherry Ann, but stay with us. Sunrise
I can't go
continues
back.
right after these messages. We'll be right back.
All right.